What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. Paradise. Yes, we're in paradise. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what episode this is. It has been so long since I played this, a little over 2 months, and yeah, we're going to work on creating a little bit more paradise here. And what we need to get done today is we need to get way more done on our aqueduct over here. And we need to get trees planted up here. I'm also going to pull some shenanigans to come and get this wood over here and just scoop it up. So let's get everything rolling. And let's have a little chat while we're doing that. So I can get my head back up. Look, cycle 21, day 9. Yeah, 2.5k water. That's pretty good. That's decent. It's decent. 2.5k wood. We got a lot of wood, but we're gonna need wood. Let's see. I have 1.2k planks. Okay, so I think what really is going on in my head is that there's a whole thing of if I start like some of this stuff, like if I was say to start making bot factories, all that stuff is gonna go down quick. Like I don't have enough gears. Like I need to increase my production, and to increase my production I really need to work on this aqueduct. So let's get started working on continuing this. So how we're gonna do this, that is 2, so I need another 2 there. So I think I'm just gonna need to put what let's see, maybe 1. Yeah, I think let's not do a platform. Let's do an overhang, so that way I can just build 2 more overhangs that way. Now shenanigan wise, yes, I'm saying shenanigan wise, we have to make sure that all of this is going to be eventually meet up in the same spot. So the question is, do I just make everything come out to the same point and then work from there? No, I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. Unless, is that 6? No, it's a 5, but that works. So, okay, maybe I should do that. All right, so what we're going to do here is that means we're going to need a 2 here. I feel like I'm rambling. And then we're going to need a 4 to go across this way. We'll need a 5 to go there. That's a 3. I could just dynamite that and put a 6 there. Because, I mean, yeah, I feel like that'll be better. So then we're going to need a dynamite here, a single one. And oh my god, my dog stinks. Sorry. My dog is right under my desk and he is passing gas and he smells horrible. Oh. All right. You know, maybe I should speed this up a little bit. Ooh, we got injuries. Okay, we got quite a few injuries. 11. It's looking like we're going to need a full-on hospital. Okay. To create a hospital, I know eventually I'm planning on getting rid of the storage. I'm eventually planning on getting rid of that storage. So where could I place a hospital? You know, I always seem to be like, where should I do this? And the fact is, in a real way, it really doesn't matter because I can always just move things, destroy it, and then redo it. You know, that's how we do. You can just put some medical beds there. I can put some more here. We'll put a path to run that way. Actually, let's change that because I have ideas. I could do it this way. So if I run it there, then I put some more medical beds here. I know I already have like 6 of them, but let me cook. Then if I put decorations, like say if I put a lantern there. So if I put, let's say I put a shrub there. Shrub. Cool. Put a lantern. A shrub. That covers them all. And we'll put a bench there for visitors. I mean, you know, it'll work. It will work. Because on top of that, we're going to be silly. Why? Because I can be silly. I can do stuff that doesn't make sense. Why? Because I feel like somebody's gonna declare shenanigans. And then one there. And then we prioritize all that. So when they wake up in the morning, they will get work on that, and then, you know, that'll be good. So then over here, I wanted a campfire. Because for real, if I have these medical beds here, I can get rid of these 2 here and continue fixing up this area because, you know, I'm going to need to. Oh. Snap. Yeah, I completely forgot about all this. And then I'm going to do this, and you're probably going to be like, why? Why are you doing this? Because I can. It's the best reason for anything. And that's not going to work. It's too far. It's too far. But if I did it like this, so if I put them there and then just put this here, now to reach. All right, so trees. I want the ever blossoms around the mine. because I just want them there. I hope that's not going to cover it up too much. Man, maybe, no, I hate the way birch looks. Pines would be too tall. Those are maples. They're not going to look... I want something with some color. So we're just going to put those there. We're going to put the everblossom trees there. So, we're going to fill this up with pines. Yeah, we're not gonna... But we are not gonna need to... yeah, it's remove planting areas. That's... So then... Alright, so that takes care of that. Then back here... We're gonna have a bunch of oaks. I got a tapper shack here. We only need a tapper shack for maples, correct? You know what? I think what we're gonna do... Nikes. Too late. Too late. Let's unmark this cutting area. And that's all going to be maples. Because we need to make sure we have enough maple. And then... yep. That's right. And then... So that's all oak. That's all pine. And then what else are we going to need? What else should we have up here? Should I just make it oak and pine? I think I should just make it oak and pines. That's going to be maple. Let's see. I still like the way everblossoms look. We'll throw in some everblossoms there. And then the rest will be oaks. And of course I clicked maple because I said oaks. And then we're going to use that little area right there to get across this. And how we're going to do that is we are going to take... Is it a 5? Nope, it'll be a 6. Wait. I can put it on there. So it will only be a 5. A 5 there. We'll have a stair go there. Have this path continue to the stair. And then we'll put some ladders here. And what we're going to do with this now is the other thing we're going to need, which I somehow didn't put up here. Yeah, they're waiting for that to get done anyway. But we're going to need lumberjacks. 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 There. And then I can also mark all these trees for cutting. Oh. I didn't realize I had marked that for planting as well, because we're not going to plant there. So that should take care of all of that. How long have we been going? Oh. So I don't say this enough, because I really don't say this enough. But don't forget to like and subscribe, or leave a comment, because, you know, that's a really good way to let me know if you're enjoying this and really if you're liking what I'm putting out. Yeah, that's about all I can say about that. All right, so they finished that. So since they finished that, is there anyone in here? There are. These are not all full. I'm down to 7 injured beavers. We have a drought coming in 3 days. All right, it's only a drought. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. I realize he's probably enjoying his time in there, but I really want to get rid of these. And I have that nice new area over there. I'm sure they'll love it just as much as they love that one. So then we can take, nope, there, get rid of those. Boom, that's good. I also need to start looking at making more storage. Probably of the underground type. Oops, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked off the screen. Yeah, more storage of the underground type. Oh, I didn't even realize this because we were on the other side of the map. All right, so that means I need another 6 platform here. And then what we're going to need here, so we're going to need a 3. And then it's going to be 3s. Yes, it's going to be 3s all the way across. Huh, now that I think about it, I am going to need to do some yeah, it can wait. It can wait. It's not, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But one thing that I can do, it's fine. I'm kind of thinking probably a little bit too far ahead, but I can do this, and I'll put that there. Put those in. They have other things to do. There's a drought coming. I mean, the good thing is it's a drought. It's not a bad tide. I don't have to worry about diverting anything. And come to think about it, I still don't know how well this bad tide diversion is gonna work. I know it was a lot less. But I don't remember. Anyways, we're getting ready to go into that drought. Yeah, we just don't have enough maples. But man. Whew. Yeah, we really chewed into that log. Those logs. Let's see. We're still good on food. But if I'm going to get my population up, I really would love to get my population to around 300. Just because I think that'd be a fun number to get to. And I'm trying to remember. I think when it came down to it, I did get it that high in Olympus. Near the end. I'm pretty sure it was near the end and I got it to that high, and it was quite ridiculous. To me, it was, at least. What's supposed to be in there? Grilled spatterdock. So we're not doing good on grilled spatterdock. I mean, we really don't have a whole lot. I mean, I really could just come in here and start clearing this out, but I still would need an excavator to actually set this up for spatterdock. I mean, I could do it right here, though. Let me see if... Oh, yeah. You know, I haven't even looked at my jobs. Cattail crackers. We still have tons of grilled potatoes. So it's our exotica foods that we don't have. Our grilled spatterdock. Well, this is our cattail, so we have cattail crackers. We've got bread. We've got some berry pies. I'm glad our machinery is still running. I mean, we are in a drought. I need to get this connected to down here. At some point. But all of this kind of hinges on that as well. So, all right. Let's pause it for a second because I need to do some finagling here. I need to get rid of that. And this. And then what I'm going to need to do is levee there, levee there. Oh, I forgot to delete that path. And of course I said, let's pause it, and then started running it again, you know, because yeah, I did that. Anyways, we're gonna need some impermeable floors there. All right, I'm gonna need 2 more levees here. At least nobody will get stuck. No storage for planks. Aha. Of course there's no storage for planks. So, you know, I need to delete this path. Yeah. And then gonna need levees there. Levees here. Those need to be covered. Am I gonna have to like make a tiny plank storage just to be able to do this? I could pause. I could pause a lumber mill. If I pause a lumber mill, that should should let us drop down some, I guess. You know, I would think. All right, let's look at our trees up here. Oh, man. Huh. He's going to need some paths to get anywhere further over here. Okay. Maybe they don't need more paths. Maybe I just need more lumberjacks over here. Or one lumberjack over here. So then if I was to say build, get rid of that path, and then I put a path from there to there. So I can probably pause one of these lumberjacks. I could probably get rid of these medical beds. I have a whole full like size hospital over here. It's close to water. It's not close to food, but it's close to water. All right. Well, you know, we're getting close to that part where that time where I'm like, it's probably about quitting time. It's good to see how far the water actually gets out to. So I can remove probably those 2 rows of planting area because, yeah, it can't really reach there, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. Let's see where my cutting area is. So if I remove this cutting area, I could probably plant more maples here. It's all about that maple syrup. Syrup. It's about that syrup. Syrup. Comes the water. You know, I didn't even look to see if this had went down, but then I also have a pumper right there. I'm actually starting to wonder. I don't think we have enough legitimately, I don't think we have enough haulers now. I'm really feeling like we don't. Yeah, it'll be all right. I think we need more grapevines. Man, those girls' chestnuts go fast. I feel like I really just need to make certain farms, like just make nothing but a chestnut farm. Like if I came over here and I like made this entire area right here nothing but like chestnut farm. Or maybe chestnuts and like grapes. Something like that. I mean, that would be a good way to utilize all of that. Am I losing water over the side? I don't believe I am. And we're already back up to 2K logs. Alright, so let me just take a look around and see how we're looking. He's finishing planting up all these trees. So all these trees are planted, all the cutting areas. I am going to put a couple more foresters up here and some more lumberjacks because I'm going to need it. Like I'm really just going to need it because I'm going to need it to keep up with them once they start growing because I mean I just feel like that's going to be necessary. Let's see. Man, I have some extra farmland. I don't need more potatoes. Like, I'm already overstuffed on potatoes because they're not eating them. There's better foods for them to have. The bread I'm full up on. And be working on the cattail crackers if they had more cattail crackers. I need more cattail flour. I don't know. I think we're looking pretty good. At least that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. So you know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for this episode at least. I mean, we made progress. We got a lot of progress done on our aqueduct and taking care of all of this up here and getting this nice forest up here. This is gonna be good. This is some good stuff going on over here. I know it probably definitely feels like it is just taking forever for me to get through this because I am not actually doing editing and letting it go because I think it's more fun to be a part of the journey. That's my thoughts on it. And it feels like we still got a long ways to go. We still have a lot of stuff to do. So I just feel like we still got a lot of things to do and this is going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me on this journey. And I'm hoping the next episode will get quite a bit more done. I really, really want to get a lot more work on this aqueduct done. But I'm trying to be careful as to not flood the rest of my village because, you know, I've been known to make silly mistakes like that. But I appreciate you spending your time with me. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you liked and what you didn't like and what you'd like to see. And make sure, like and subscribe. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of the algorithm, whether you'll ever see one of my videos again. And I completely forgot to talk about the future. We can do that in the next one. Anyways, I'll see ya. Peace.
You serious?